Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. We prayed for times like this. I prayed for times like this to come to the Emirates. So many times Bayern Munich have caused suffer and misery and pain and even more suffering. I hate Bayern Munich so much because every time we played against that stupid team, we would automatically get kicked out of the Champions League no matter what. They've given us so many embarrassing defeats, and for us to get the win against them, I'm happy. And there are talks that us and Bayern Munich might be the best two teams in the Champions League, and there is a potential chance of Arsenal playing Bayern Munich in the final. I don't know if that's going to happen. There's so many games left to play. There are so many great teams in the Champions League, especially with the likes of PSG from last year and Manchester City and so on and so forth. But just looking at this game, I'm happy that Arsenal were able to do the business. Don't get me wrong, in the first half, especially in the first 20 minutes, I thought Bayern Munich played pretty well. I thought they had a lot of possession of the ball. They were keeping the ball. They were containing. And I was a little bit wary at the start. But I've seen Arsenal for so many games, even without the ball, they kept their shape. They've been compact. They'd made sure to be defensively sound. And we were able to weather the storm. And then as the game progressed, especially towards the second half, when we grew more into the game, that's when Arsenal really kicked it up a gear. And that's when we were able to really show our business. I thought the set piece, where people may think we may have not scored a set piece goal against Tottenham, but it doesn't mean our set pieces have disappeared. Yes, Gabriel Magalhaes might be injured, but we have our set piece coach, we have our set pieces, and we'll be fine. And Timber is a result of that. Timber, my man of the season, always comes up no matter what. Every game he's always there, always consistent. He's fantastic, man. I love him so much. And especially if we were to look at, just to be on a side note, the stats in this game. Now yes, Bayern Munich have had more possession. They've had 55% more possession. However, we had way more shots. We had more shots on target compared to them, 14 compared to the 6 and 8 compared to their 2. And I think that Arsenal could have scored more goals this game. However, if I were to just talk about Bayern Munich, I think that Neuer, as old as he is, he's probably around 40 plus years old, but he's still one of the top goalkeepers in the world. He's still immense. He's still fantastic. And he's really kept Bayern Munich in the game, which could have been an embarrassing scoreline. I think that Harry Kane was non-existent. People are saying because of the game against Tottenham that Harry Kane would somehow redeem them or get revenge, and that didn't happen. So yeah, that's that. I mean, I kept seeing him play so deep, and I don't know why he kept playing in his own half so much, but I don't know. And then if we looked at the other players that were in their team, I think Olise really gave MLS a lot of trouble. Madueke, I don't think this was a very good game from him. I thought that he was getting ripped apart a lot, and we saw how much things changed, especially with the substitutions. I think Arteta needs to be given credit. When he brought on Calafiori and Madueke, that's when we were really able to change the game and kill them off, because that cross from Calafiori to Madueke, and Madueke, I mean, he's been really unlucky. He came into the club, obviously a lot of things against him, and he's played well, but he wasn't able to get his goal. And I was really surprised to see that this was his debut goal. He got his debut goal against Bayern Munich, and I am really happy to see that. He came on in the left hand side because Trossard got injured, and I hope Trossard's able to come back because he's been immense this season. However, I felt that once Madueke got onto that right hand side, he looked more at home, he looked more comfortable, and he looked more better essentially when he was able to get on that right hand side. And great cross from Calafiori. He looked on a different league when he came on ahead of MLS, and it's just something that MLS will just need to deal with. I think he will get more opportunities as the season goes by, but you can just say, look, Bayern Munich are one of the top teams in the world. It's a learning curve, and I'm sure he'll be better going forward. And another one of the things that I really wanted to talk about was Bayern Munich's 17-year-old player Lennart Karl. I mean, who the hell is this guy? I've never heard of this guy in my life, but looking at the way he was playing, you wouldn't think he was 17. You would think he's one of the talismans of their team. He was one of the bright spots of Bayern Munich today, and I think he has a really good future ahead of him. I think his whole football foundations is very strong, and I think it's just a matter of cases. The more games that he plays, the better it will be, and I think we have a star for the future, especially for Bayern Munich. And other than that, Martinelli, my god, when he came on, and it was just so signature. I mean, the minute I saw that counter attack, I just knew he was going to score. I don't know what it was, like when you see one-on-one against Martinelli, he just somehow gets away. And with Neuer, like, he just missed the ball completely. As good as the game as Neuer has had, when Martinelli got past him and he scored in the open net, it was game, set and match, and there was nothing more that could be done with regards to that. Other than that, some of the other players that I thought played really well. I thought Marino, some of the first touches he's made, some of the passes he's been doing was really, really good. The way they were able to interchange. Eze got a couple of assists today, which I thought was really good. And I thought that Declan Rice was probably man of the match. I mean, the guy was everywhere. the interceptions he got for us to get the goal. So the pre-assist before the assist, that was what Declan Rice was essentially doing, and he was helping Arsenal immensely. And I thought he ran his socks off today. He looked absolutely shattered after the game. I don't know what's going to happen against Chelsea. I hope that some of these players do play, but there's probably going to be a lot of rotation. And I thought that Declan Rice for me was really immense. I thought Saka, although he got the corner and he may have got an assist from that, I think overall his games today wasn't that great. I didn't see him take Lima on as much as he should have, in my opinion. I thought that yes, he managed to get the yellow card, get the yellow card because of Saka taking one, but I think he should have done a bit more. He should have tried and dribbled past a bit more, but I don't know, maybe it's just the expectations I have for Bukayo Saka. And overall, I think that this game was solid, man. I'm so happy that we beat Bayern Munich. I'm happy to see Benjamin White and Odegaard come back. Benjamin White looked solid coming on. I thought Odegaard, some of the flicks he was doing, it's a long day for Odegaard, because I don't know against Chelsea whether he's going to play or not. Yes, he's the captain, but are you going to really drop Eze, especially after scoring a hat-trick against Tottenham Hotspur? It's going to be very difficult. I don't see that happening. Maybe they might try put Eze and Odegaard together, but we'll never really know. But overall, I'm really happy. 3-1 to the Arsenal. What do you guys think of the game? I'm extremely happy. I just hope that we can continue on. We've been unbeaten in the Champions League. We need to keep going forward and doing the right things and keeping how we're playing right now. We still got some tough games ahead. We've got Crystal Palace, we've got Brentford, and we even got Aston Villa. So we need to make sure we see out those games as well. But overall, just for today, I'm happy. Anyhow, please like and subscribe. Hope to see you soon in the next video. I hate Bayern Munich. Screw them.